好青涩哦，嘿嘿。
What? I'm fine. I'm just glad you're
哇
all right,
哦，
you know? Maybe some, but not me. It's my duty to hunt down apostate mages, but I do so with a
其
heavy
实还好
heart.
丑啊，也不能说丑吧。嗯，这个主要是妆不太好啊，换个胡子刮一刮，还很有前途的，没有后面那么帅。
Oh, you're not distracting? I mean, you are, but... Well, you're not. I mean, you can talk to me anytime, if you want. Yes. Maybe we can talk another time.
哈哈，
You can, come and talk to me anytime you like. You can, come and talk to me anytime you like.
嗯，
You can, come and talk to me anytime you like. Oh, hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
这因为在乎我这样。
They picked me as the Templar to strike the killing blow if you became an abomination. It's nothing personal, I swear. I'm just glad you're all right, you know? I would have felt terrible about it. But I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
吼吼，
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
吼吼，
Oh, my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and... Ooh, I couldn't. I should go.
哇，好快啊！操操操操操操操！哇，好快啊！我操！
Did you hear the room?
Oh, hello. I'm just glad you're all right, you know? You've always been so confident, or so I hear. I've heard of failed harrowings, and the consequences were... unpleasant. Yes. Maybe we can talk another time.
还不友好是不行的。哦，
Oh, I'm just glad you're... but I serve the Chantry and the Maker. Elsewhere? What do you mean? Oh, my goodness. If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and... Ooh, I couldn't. I should go.
跑得好快呀！马西卡，马西卡，马西卡小腿，真的吗？哦，你不要妄想睡，走4代不就可以了吗？他妈的，把他妈引介当传送门，他妈到处传。因为你的精神进入了瘾，但你身体也停留了现实，以此得分的帝国。 嗨，我们4代他妈的到处传送的，妈的阴界里传过来传过去。只是你不行，哎。
I wonder how the King's army fares at Ostagar. I've heard talk of a new blight. Did you see that Grey Warden? I hear he's trying to recruit a mage for his order. I wonder how the King's army fares at Ostagar. I've heard talk of a new blight.
哎，这边你看待遇就好多了，这是高阶法师吗？还是正式法师的位置？不知道哎，怪。看这待遇是好多了。这双人的吗？还是一个人的？不会吧，一个人占这么大的地方？那些学徒，我操！这种应该只是普通法师的，哎，能有那么一块，就是普通的正式法师。那种一个人占那么大一个房子，应该是高阶法师的。这种应该是普通的。
I shall do it.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
今天这个还杂工啊，操，更任劳任怨。那待遇还行哎。当然前提是要听话，然后得合格。不合格会被他们弄死。
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will...
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time. I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing. You got lucky, didn't you?
他妈不是温妮的声音吗？
I never thought you'd survive the harrowing.
因为我们是法师开局，那在这能不能应该能见到温妮吧？怪这么大，应该是给。
Oh, excuse me, I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry, I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving. Yes, Duncan his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once. There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
有时候人就活到这个白发苍苍的年纪了。哎，不过我不知道他这个法师要的是什么？是帮忙搞科研，像那个军事山的那位老哥，还是说只要进了汇报都得嗑药，哪怕不上战场，在后面搞研究的也得。你看我们主角那后面肯定是必嗑药呀，那看来是都得嗑。
It is begun. They say you passed your harrowing. You must be happy.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle? I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go. You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that. Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something? I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo! Ah, it's you again. Or at least, I think it is.
操，
You all look the same to me.
哪来的外星人？
As you say. It shall be done.
Do you need something? If not, step back. You're in my light. I'm trying to study. Have some consideration for a fellow mage. What does that mean? Are you saying elves cannot be educated, that we lack the capacity to learn? Well, if you haven't realized by now, elves and humans are equal in the circle. I suppose it isn't entirely your fault. With so many elves living in alienages apart from humans, it's difficult for you to get a true idea of who we are. Ironically, many of us don't know who we are either. Elves have lived under human rule for so long that much of our history and culture has been lost. As a mage, I have an opportunity to prove myself. Thank you, but I should get back to my books. Good day. I'm sorry, but I am quite busy with my work right now.
That's not likely. The Chantry would do something before it came to that.
Will they? They haven't done anything, and I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the Libertarian position.
Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support. Yet. As far as I know, most Equitarians prefer to remain allied with the Loyalists. You can see why, don't you? Just think of what the Chantry would do if suddenly the Servants were petitioning for more independence, or even a split.
Won't be pretty.
Ah, those short-sighted Libertarians. They'll get their way and take us all down with them.
自己摆脱了，自己跑到外面躲起来了。
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work. Ah, the fraternities of the enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really. They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money. And the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy. Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian, but I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do? An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Hello, were you looking for something? Oh, the fraternities. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it? If you leave the circle, you become an apostate, and the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh? I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish? I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have. If you leave the circle, you become an apostate, and the punishment for leaving is death. Pretty grim, huh? The grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it? It's better to never be brought to the circle than to try to escape it. I wouldn't risk it, though. I've heard of hedge witches who've managed to survive on their own, eluding the circle for a lifetime. But if the Templars discover them, well, you know what happens. Then there are stories about the Dalish elf clans having great magic. But who knows what's truth and what's fiction when it comes to the Dalish? All right, have a good day.
I shall do it.
Good day.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. The stockroom stores
哎，我操！我这高筋怎么上去了？shit！我操！我头疼了，开始。从里边走。妈的，法师圆环是大呀！我操！啊，这那个超幸运 maker 的，然后后来，法环爆炸的也在。
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return. Blessed is the prophetess, purified by flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be.
法师是有罪之人。
I didn't see you there.
原罪。
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times. No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this. It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted. Magic? What else? Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it. That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate my life to the Chantry, but they would never take me in. Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
안녕.德凡特，哎，得往脸上贴近，大家妥协了。
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
诶，这个好像不是法师，哎，然后是教会的。
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled.
安教负责人。 迈克尔，
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
Ah, if it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I?
Oh,
yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens. There is something else, but I wanted you to meet Duncan first. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
The Darkspawn threat grows in the south. We need all the help we can get. They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korcari Wilds. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of magi. You may not remember, but blood was taken from you when you first came to us. This blood is preserved within a phylactery.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours. Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child? The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
法师界比人贵还要复杂。
Don't dawdle.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company. Yes? What about? A horde has formed within the We Grey Wardens believe that an Darkspawn a horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face. We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back. It is not my place to comment. Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must. The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry? I believe we must defeat the Darkspawn, one way or another. My opinions end there. Yes, let's. Yes, shouldn't we move along? Yes? What about? I am flattered. I was not expecting quite so warm a reception. Being a Grey Warden is a calling, a sacrifice. Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose. A horde has formed within. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading. Darkspawn do attack the surface. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable... They usually move around in small groups. Yes, perhaps it will be enough if... Hope and pray, friend. Come, let us be on our way. Yes, shouldn't we move along? Yes? What about? Our duty is to battle Darkspawn.
Right, 邓肯跟我走啊。
Third floor is off limits till dinner time. First Enchanter's orders. Move along now. Nothing to see here.
哎，我这9000才住哪儿啊？哎，哎，我图书馆。住哪儿来着？我操！
As you say.
就进入，操！
Congratulations on your test.
Ah, you think you're all special now that you've got your fancy robes, don't you? Ah, you think you're all special now that you've got your fancy robes, don't you?
Hello there.
Hello there.
I heard that Cullen's in love with you. Gerda told me the Templars watch us while we bathe. I hope that's not true.
It is begun.
哎呀，邓肯，我他妈的！我不知道呀，住哪儿？我操！
Thank you for escorting.
怪，多好的地方啊！
Is there something else I can do for you? Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often, do you? I am not a good source of news, I fear. I'm preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion. When the king sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle. I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs. I don't know. Do you? I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic are necessary. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Ah, listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting. Yes, I'm sure they did. Certainly. I am intimately familiar with... we Grey Wardens believe that an arch... We can't seem to eradicate them completely. They usually move around in small... We can't seem to eradicate them. Is there something else I can do for you? I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from... I hope mages will make all the difference in this battle. The dark... Of course. But I am no mage. Mages heal. They can call fire and ice down upon the enemy, and so much more. I sometimes wonder if the Chantry's many laws regarding magic... Darks... listen to me. An old man's... You are too kind. Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens, I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in 2. Be careful what you wish for. Power is treacherous. I've seen many people, great leaders, consumed by it. The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask? So I've heard. It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say. Ah, I imagine you don't leave very often. I am not a good source of new...
哎呀，没事儿。哎呀，有事儿。事儿来了。
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving? I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning? Shh! I just want to make sure we're not overheard. We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here. I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please. We should be safe here.
Not a priest. I am merely an initiate. I often attend to my duties in this chapel. Perhaps that is why I seem familiar.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily. I was afraid to tell anyone. Lily was becoming a chantry priest. She's taken vows. Lily's been given to the chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble. Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me. There is something else. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
That makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living. There's a rumor about me. People think I'm a blood mage. They think that making me a circle mage will endanger everyone.
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized the right on Jowen, and Irving had signed it.
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
If we tell anyone, Lily will be punished. If you care about what happens to me, help us.
I suppose that's fair. But please, give us your answers soon. Time is running out.
Are you going to help us? Really? What? Of course not! I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't. Blood magic lets mages influence the minds of others. What if someone used it to control a king or a grand cleric? Magic must serve man, not rule over him. Remember? The Chantry fears this above all else. That's why the Templars, Gregor, will pay attention to a mindless rumor. Lily...
I saw it plain, and Gregor believes he does the Maker's work, keeping the mages in check.
She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard that chant many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night. What? Oh, you mean you and me? Oh, this is awkward.
Yes, why didn't you, Jowen? You're always talking about her.
It never crossed my mind. You're like a sister to me. You don't like me as something more than a friend, do you? Great. I mean, that's good. That was an odd thing to bring up, and a bit disturbing. No, and I don't care. Why? I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the Maker's sight. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the village chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past. So, have you decided? Are you going to help us? Really? What? I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and I've thought about it. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But if he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're...
And Gregor believes he does the Maker's work.
No, and I don't care. Why? She'd mutter under her breath that Mother could be cruel. Especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my... Guess that's... it's the past. So, have you decided? I'm glad I caught up to you. Does it I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we... No, we should go somewhere else.
We can see the door from here. If anyone comes, we'll change the subject.
A few months ago, I told you that I met a... She's right here! I'm sorry, Lily.
It's all right. I just wonder if this is truly someone we can trust.
She may be abrasive at times, but I trust her with my life. I wish that... Remember? They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love... Is it? They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
I saw the document on Gregor's table. It authorized...
They think that making me a circle mage will endanger... Of course not. I need to escape. We need...
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
If you care about what happens to me, help us! Are you going to help us? Really? What? I'll never forget that night. What? Oh?
Yes.
It never crossed my mind. You're like a sister to me. You don't like me as something more than a friend, do you? Great. And a bit disturbing. So, have you... I'm glad I caught up to you. I need to talk to... We should go somewhere else.
Not a priest.
A few months ago, very funny. They'll take everything that I am from me. I need to...
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you...
Are you going to help us? Really? What? So, have you decided? Really? What? I'll never forget that. You don't like me as something more than a friend, do you? I see. Well, why bring it up now? Especially with, you know, things. And Lily, I love her, and... You know, I'm just going to drop this. So, have you decided? Are you going to help us? Really? What? I'll never forget that. You don't like me as something more than a friend, do you? That was a bizarre thing to talk about, especially now. I mean, maybe if you had... You know, I'm just going to drop this. So, have you decided? You're just walking away?
It's all right, Jowen. There's always a way. We must have faith. I understand your reluctance, and I can only beg you won't violate our trust. Our lives depend on your silence. Pretend we never spoke, and if you can find it in your heart, wish us luck and pray for us.
If you're not...
Forgive Jowen. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed.
The joy of helping a friend? The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than...
Aren't you sick and tired of the Circle running your life? You could get out of here with us. You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
I understand your reluctance. And...
哎呀，我被毒死在这儿喽！好好好好。哎呀，不打报告，我不帮忙。
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of... The stockroom store...
走中了呀！
If you're not...
Forgive Jowen. He can be...
Maker.
Is there something else I can do for you? He would have escaped had he not overlooked. It is something to consider, certainly. Certainly. Our duty is...
做个乖孩子。这也没用。还被逮捕。哎，这啥呀？
Yes? Senior Enchanter, Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. But of course, you know this. No, I can't let anyone... There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe. No, of course not. I just have... I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent. Well, I hope not. I mean, no. I'm a good mage. I've just been so busy with my new duties, I haven't had time to clear out the infestation. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one. I really have nothing to offer you. There are things in the storerooms, of course, but I'm not at liberty to just give them away. Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Hope you're having a good day.
It is begun. Very well.
感觉比起最小的是啥呀？矮子好像也打了一批。最小的是
It shall be done.
精灵。找他妈法官真的打，我操！我操，这也太他妈逆天了！我操！
Very well.
作为一个他妈的高阶巫师，让一个刚晋升的学徒来干活，今年导师，手下是吧？ 这太危险了。 太他妈危险了！人贵他妈打只老鼠，我操，都有人陪的。还有我这一接，我操！我操，我要死了呀！太他妈逆天了！
Come, let us end this.
他妈没完啊！
You're back! Are the spiders gone? Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away. It's good to see you again. No, thank...
哦，不会是哦，是帮泽万吧？欠我人情，操！哎呀，当一个乖 boy。哎呀！
Ah, there you are. I ran into Duncan. You seem to make a good impression. He was pleased to have met you. You should speak to him more if you get the chance. He's a wise and learned man. Now, you haven't seen your friend Jowan since this morning, have you? I wanted to know if he was feeling all right. He seemed nervous when I spoke to him. He avoided my gaze and seemed ready to bolt. You wouldn't know what brought about this behavior, would you? Well, I'm here now. Tell me what this is about. Nothing will happen to you. I understand. Jowan is having an affair with an initiate, is he not? Yes, I've known about this for some time. And she revealed the plans to make him tranquil. I understand why, though she should have known better. Now, I know Jowan discussed something with you today. What did he say? So you realize Jowan is breaking the Circle's rules? I commend your loyalty. If he wishes to destroy his phylactery and escape, help him do it. I could simply report Jowan to the Templars, but Lily has also broken her vows and must face like consequences. For this, we need irrefutable proof of her crime. The Chantry will stand behind her, claiming she has been framed or is in the thrall of a blood mage. There must be no doubt in their minds that she helped him voluntarily. She is as guilty as Jowan. I refuse to see him suffer while the Chantry shelters her. Every so often we must remind the Chantry their members are not as perfect as they pretend. Tell Jowan and Lily you will aid them. Help them enter the repository. If that is what they intend, we will catch them red-handed. No one will be able to dispute the severity of their crimes. No charge from me is beyond your duty to this circle. Remember your place. You must obey this order. Go. Convince... I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
老狗啊
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan? If you do your job, I will do... Help. You are doing... I will know. Help. You are doing... Yes. You should not be seen talking to... You are back. Help. You are...
这老鬼，哎，我被安排了呀。 操！你们他妈就跟他妈的这个逼，就隔一墙这个，怪不得你被他安排了，哎。
If you're not going to help, leave me alone.
服了。
Forgive Jowan. He can be surly. But why have you returned? Please say you've changed your mind. Thank you. We will never forget this. I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The First Enchanter and Knight Commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
I'd go with you, but it would look suspicious.
Good luck.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. Really? What? No, and I don't care. Why? She'd mutter under her breath that I was a... Mother could... it's the part. Are you ready to go?
The fuck！ 我操，也太他妈逆天了！你个老东西，他妈一墙之隔，操！
It's good to see you again.
我干嘛来着？操！上头是什么东西？老狗啊！老狗阴了。
Ah, it's you again.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of rods of fire serve many purposes. Why? Some mages require them for their research. Have you lost the key to a lock? I will set down that you... Here is the form, request for rod of fire. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form. It is...
经典，我操他妈表哥，经典。 哎，邓肯怎么来了？
Hello again, my young friend. I hardly expected to meet you
过
here.
了几天。
Likewise. I am enjoying the splendors of the library. The Circle of Magi is fortunate to have so many wonderful books at its disposal. Perhaps. I shan't bore you with the details, though. You seem preoccupied. Might I ask what you're doing? If you might indulge me, I would like to ask you about the Circle. Mages like yourself must have opinions on current affairs such as the war. As you know, the king is gathering an army.
人贵，王子，白人王子，法师我跟邓肯聊的比较多。陈金好像不太多，陈金是受毒，然后被救的。哦，不是，野金是毒了被他救回来。没有办法，必须跟着走。然后是陈金也是。
Unfortunately, men with pikes, you must. I hope you are enjoying the library as much as I am.
Still here? Getting back to your studies so quickly after the harrowing, most mages need at least a week to recuperate. But no matter. It's good to see you're so eager to get back to work. What exactly are you doing with the rod? Evident? Well, bring me your proposal and I'll look over it. A brief overview of the research you intend to do, properly referenced and footnoted. Go on, get started on that then. It's best not to get...
Wow. 老东西。
Ah, it's you again. Or at least, I suppose... What's this? I remember when the junior mages I mentored asked for some of those. Turns out they were burning holes in each other's trousers. Wow. One boy burned peepholes into the female apprentice's dormitory. You're not involved in any such rubbish, are you? No, of course you're not. Look at you. So angelic. Well, I won't ask why you'll need it. Tower's too boring lately. Tell you what, I'll put my name on this form, like so. And if you get the chance, burn a big hole in the seat of the trousers of the Templar that patrols the library. Do that for old sweetie, won't you? Bastard's always given me the stink eye. You'll be on your way now.
I'm sorry, but I am quite busy with my work right now.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is
It's always good to see you. I do. I put aside these potions some time ago, but...
过来。哦，你可以，你完成了那个，没有办法把人情用在这里，他也会给你货的。我操，可以。
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the
I'm so nervous things will go wrong. Lily and I will get married somewhere. away from the circle.
马上一开始就被人监视了。
Perhaps in the outskirts of Ferelden.
Or in Orlais. Just far from here. We'll live a quiet life, away from magic. Maybe we can buy a farm one day. I won't do any magic or come into contact with Lyrium. I'll stay far away from anything magical. I know I'm strong enough to fight off the demons if it comes to that.
And I will pray every day to Andraste to protect us.
Well, let's just concentrate on what we're doing.
嗯，我操，怪，你还是阿萨辛啊！阿萨辛哦。 我来看，哎呀，王川这个好帅，也不能说好帅啊。
I'm so nervous things will go wrong. What's that supposed to mean? Well,
thank you for your help.
I'm so nervous things will go. I'm so nervous things will. What's that supposed to mean? Well,
Maker. 反正让我们去地下室吧啊。
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magic. Do you need something?
I shall do it.
Did you hear the rumor about someone being...
Jowen's been acting weird all day.
Yeah. Jowen在这儿。
Congratulations on your test.
I can't wait for my harrowing.
Jowen's been acting weird. Weird all day. Have you seen him?
流星爆，火焰爆发。
On it.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
教会怎么把它干掉，还是把它变成那个
Was the harrowing scary?
清修者？我不记得。
Why else would they call it that? How does it feel
I wish
to be
I could
done
leave
with
the tower
harrowing?
once in a while.
Jowen's been acting weird all day. Have you seen him?
"库伦不知道跑哪去了。
Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault. We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me. The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
衣服确实挺好看的。
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
I'm so nervous things will go wrong. What's that supposed to... Well...
Yeah. 哎，这里是法师来的。后雷迪安娜，那真是疯狂服用矮金的主使，法师的主使。
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. No, Jowan, don't give up. Look, here's another door. Perhaps there is another way in.
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
No. We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one. Then let's pray the Maker smiles on us.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far.
操！我吓死了！他妈是 ！What the fuck？
Oh, that's not good.
Leave us alone!
Enemies approaching.
Very well.
Now we do battle. Why can't they leave us alone?
If that's what you want.
哇，这他妈就有符文简了。
I shall do it. Very well. Shall be done.
You started this!
This is the way it has to be!
I shall do it.
我他妈这么多高手！
Nature's the advantage.
他妈的啥嘛都有！
It is begun.
什么环东人？
I'm not afraid of you! I'm no pushover, you'll see! What's their hair on fire?
这高手，我操，这也太多了！他妈也太逆天了，你们这些人太能打了吧！
It shall be done. As you say.
我操！
I shall do it.
天哪！
Why don't you give them the advantage? Nature is with us! No quarter shall be given.
Hmm. 那后面好像没看过这么酷的东西。诶，雕像哥，我觉得它有质物，它原来是活的。
There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Hey.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenovia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophesied my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his...
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again. No help can be given me, for this is my doom and my destiny.
Ambiguous rubbish, it could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you. Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
I'm so nervous things will go... What's that supposed to mean? I'm so nervous... What's that supposed...
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's...
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. What do you think this does?
感觉接下来我们就要被包围了。
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in
他们
storage?
是人类第一法师帝国。
And it's fascinating.
Power.
I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way. If we work together, we can... Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
It shall be done.
德万特。
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry,
这边
the
是
clock's
喷
ticking.
火，变成爆破了。Impressive.
We'll need another way into...
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
We must find Jowen's phylactery, quickly.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
You still can. I don't think they'd be able to catch you once you're out of here. You'd know how to evade them. You're clever. Not like me.
Let's just find my phylactery.
We must find Jowen's phylactery.
好多高手。
Sanctuary!
I'm no pushover, you'll see!
I'll do my best! Oh dear! I'll never get over one day!
太他妈逆天了，我操！只能说法师就是强，你不能把大家都毁掉，做个好人。
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave. Now? Can't it wait until we're away from this tower? You what? Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why are you even here? Why did you lie and say you would help us? Do you realize what they'll do to Lily if she's caught? I would rather they kill me and leave her unharmed. Now, both of us!
Jowen, we should go. We can still get away.
Don't talk to me! Leave us alone! You've done enough!
It is begun.
没用。The fuck？ 哦，这就是那个正门，我操！
Very well.
We're too late, Jowen. They're here. We're trapped.
It'll be all right. We'll get out of this, Lily. I promise.
An initiate Conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And here's your lackey who so efficiently delivered these miscreants into our hands. Your plan worked after all.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
我操，老东西都被安排了。
By the Maker, blood magic. How could you? You said you never.
I admit I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Joan. It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him
还是
down.
另一个领导给的，他妈记不得。
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Save your breath. I can speak for myself. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you.
Wait.
Full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Some honesty, at last. But your antics have made a mockery of
妈
this
服从
circle.
命令，你个贱畜！
What are we to do with you?
As I said, she was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation? The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
She has served the Circle well. She would make
早
an
想要把我卖
excellent
掉，
Grey
他妈
Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the
当然
expense
两
of
个
all
政治目
else.
的，
I object.
血肉交汇
You。say she operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust her. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this
想要把我
mage
卖
to the
了。
Grey Warden.
This tower is not the place for you. You have a truly rare gift that should not be squandered. Your time is just beginning.
也
The
可能
Grey
老东西真的
Wardens
以
offer
为
a chance for
不知
something
道
more. Take it.
血
Rhaegar,
力。
mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I
这个
take
因为
this
我
young
是
mage
破
under
纪
my
录
wing and
的
bear all
打破
responsibility for her actions.
This
结束
mage
祭
does
礼
not
的人，
deserve a place in the Order.
贱畜。
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it.
真的是希望我们出去，啊，守护着比较牌面。
The Circle never forgets its apprentices. But the
妈
Grey
贱畜
Wardens shall be your family now.
You will carve out your own place in this world. Come. Your new life awaits.
妈，那早就把我卖掉了。可能因为我是破纪录的啊，你也可能是这样处在威胁嘛，会威胁到
We
他
will be
地位的
traveling
人。
south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar,
Wow,
on the
lo-
edges of the
local.
Kokari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar.
生气了。
A royal welcome?
Not if I...
Then I'll have the mighty Dunk...
Allow me...
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding
我是
blood
安教
together
牧
after all.
师李好，
Ho there,
国王
friend.
陛下。
Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi.
错
I
了，
trust
我
you have some
是
spells
啊，
to
你们
help
看到
us
我
in
身
the
上穿的
coming
吗
battle.？ Your abilities are still above those of other men. That the Grey Wardens have recruited you says much. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
I remind you that you speak to the King of Ferelden.
Don't worry, Duncan. You must both be eager to reach your tents. Have you any news before I go?
修女。
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight.
Disappoint.
I'd hoped... I'm...
What the king said is true. Yes, we should proceed with... The ritual is brief, but the joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary. It is an ordeal. I'm sorry that you must endure another so soon. No, there are 2 other until...
我是 Maker。
The Grey Warden tent is across the bridge. Find me there if you wish.
Well met.
Hail to you.
我只是个普通的修女，没有你们那样的力量。
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that... This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries. Not most of your fellas. Try heading north. This side is the King's camp. These aren't cute puppies. A few maids. They're to the north of here. But the King likes to spend... Quartermaster.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not... I suppose I did. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle, the Bar. That's how... The king thought it was funny that Taryn called him reckless. And they fought about the... To the Taryn... He wasn't happy about something she did. You approach the tent of Taryn Loghain. Now, without Loghain, you can... He's inside, but I don't...
我是修女。
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. His Majesty could not contain... Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Marek, I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement.
我操，这个老东西一开始早就准备好把我卖掉。
I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves a men...
We stand here in this hour,
巧了，我也
good
是
folk
Maker
of Ferelden,
啊
and we contemplate that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those...
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place. I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. Good. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Straggler, I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City, that taint transform. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be It is as good an explanation as any for now. Advice, but I'm certain. Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Perhaps, regardless, they are not to be disturbed. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters. We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg